Greetings, beloved viewers. You seem tired. Did you get your morning coffee? Oh, you're more of a tea person, are ya? Well, that's too bad. Were you aware that coffee fights off inflammation and cardiovascular disease, carrying more antioxidants than grape juice and oranges? Despite the fuss surrounding coffee's high sugar content, there's actually some amazing benefits of coffee. Let's discuss some of them further. From increasing your fiber intake, to lowering your risk of Alzheimer's, to even helping you live longer. We're talking all that and more. Number 1. It increases fiber intake. Drinking a cup of coffee brings you one step closer to reaching your recommended daily value of fiber. While experts suggest a person has between 20 and 38 grams per day, the average American only gets around 15. A traditional 8-ounce cup of coffee carries around 1.5 grams of fiber. If you're a real go-getter who needs 2 to 3 cups to get you amped, you're looking at around 5 grams. Drinking coffee also helps us burn fat and reach our goal weight. Fiber contributes to this firsthand. Fiber helps you lose weight by making you feel full for a longer period of time. It can also help control your blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and increase the health of your bowels. While you should always be cautious of the amount of coffee you're having, coffee's fiber supply is a great benefit to start off our list. Number 2. Coffee lowers risk of diabetes. It's been reported that 29.9 million people in the United States suffer from diabetes. An estimated 1.4 Americans are diagnosed annually. An 11-year study on postmenopausal women showed that drinking 6 cups of coffee each day could lower your risk of diabetes by 22%. Researchers have linked the decreased risk to coffee's content of potassium, caffeine, and magnesium. But you don't necessarily need to have 6 cups per day. You don't want to be headed to the bathroom every 25 minutes. If you're one of those people who likes to take it slow and drink a single cup, there's hope for you also. Another study from 2014 showed that just 1 cup of coffee per day can reduce your risk of diabetes by 9%. With diabetes becoming an increased concern around the world, this is a rather relieving benefit of drinking coffee. Number 3. It reduces the risk of depression. When you're feeling depressed, there's sometimes nothing better than pouring yourself a nice cup of tea and trying to collect your mind. Believe it or not, coffee also helps the fight against the blues. Drinking coffee early in the morning can give you a much more positive outlook throughout the day. If you wake up feeling low, just a half cup can boost your mood. This is done through caffeine as well as acids such as caffeic, ferulic, and chlorogenic. These contents work to reduce inflammation in your brain's nerve cells, alleviating feelings of depression. Coffee is even said to alleviate suicidal thoughts. A study from 1996 focused on 86,000 female nurses. Over the span of 10 years, observations showed that regular coffee drinkers were at less risk of suicide than those who didn't drink it. Another study from 2011 showed that women who consumed over 4 cups of coffee had 20% less of a chance of suffering from depression. So if you happen to be feeling depressed, have no fear. We all get like that sometimes. Just drink a cup of coffee and see what happens. If you feel like it's not working, you may want to seek treatment elsewhere. Number 4. Coffee protects you against Alzheimer's disease. I get it. This one may seem a little far-fetched, but it's true. Coffee has been shown to be a successful combatant against diseases like Alzheimer's. It is estimated that almost 6 million Americans have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. While the vast majority of those suffering over the age of 65, you certainly want to reduce your risk at a younger age. Several studies have shown that regular consumption of coffee is directly linked to a decreased risk of AD as well as dementia, with caffeine and antioxidants being responsible. These compounds work to prevent the buildup of plaque in the brain. Even though this disease is not an immediate concern among younger people, it's something you can prevent with just a cup of coffee. Number 5. It prevents damage to your eyes. Yes, that's right. Coffee protects your eyesight from damage by oxidative stress. Your retina is the part of your eye that is particularly vulnerable. The retina is a small layer located at the back of the eye, which is responsible for transferring visual information to the brain. It's one of the most important types of tissue in the body and consumes even more oxygen than the brain. Retinal damage can be detrimental to the function of your eye and needs to be taken care of. If your retina has undergone oxidative stress, various studies have shown coffee to be an answer. Coffee's concentration of chlorogenic acid works to reduce damage done to the retina's cells. So, the next time you're downing back some coffee, just know that your eyes are grateful. Before we continue, this information on coffee is probably blowing your mind right now. Are you aware that cold coffee also has its perks? Check out our video discussing what drinking cold brew coffee does to your weight. Also, how often do you walk barefoot? Just asking. In case you're curious, click on our clip discussing what walking barefoot every day does to your body. Now back to our list on the benefits of coffee. Number 6, protects your teeth from cavities. This one might be a little controversial. How many times has the dentist checked your teeth and told you to cut back on the Starbucks ASAP? While they do want you to lower your coffee intake, they're usually referring to sugary coffee. Black coffee, on the other hand, works wonders for your teeth. When you drink a cup of pure black coffee, it helps to fight the bacteria in your mouth, which assists in formation of cavities. Oh, and just in case I need to remind you, I mean actual black coffee. No cream, no milk, nothing, just black. A 2009 study focused on 1,000 people who drank nothing but coffee for an extended period of time. They found that the antioxidants in coffee were linked to the prevention of cavities. This works so well against rotting teeth that if your dentist still finds cavities, you'll have to come clean to her about your smoking habit. Number 7, it increases the health of your heart. Drinking coffee can decrease your risk of heart disease, which is something you definitely want to consider. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. An estimated 647,000 people each year die from it. Due to the stigma that often surrounds coffee, it's been placed in the category as unhealthy for your heart. But in the last little while, researchers have discovered that drinking a significant amount can actually reduce symptoms. A study from Korea focused on 25,000 healthy adults. By the end, it was revealed that consuming 3 and 5 cups per day reduces your risk of cardiovascular disease. Other studies have also concluded that a similar amount of coffee can relieve stress on your coronary arteries. Don't get us wrong, if you're concerned about the state of your heart, you should get to a doctor immediately. But drinking coffee can assist you if you're looking for a quick, simple health boost. Number 8, it helps your overall longevity. Now, keep in mind, I'm not telling you that drinking coffee is like sipping from the fountain of youth. None of us are getting any younger. But did you know that Greek boiled coffee has been linked to a longer and healthier life? Several credible studies have backed this up. In 2012, a study was conducted on over 200,000 women and 175,000 men. To put it plainly, regular coffee drinkers were 15% less likely to die. Other studies have shown that females who drink coffee have a reduced chance of dying from cancer or heart disease. To the males watching, don't sweat. There are benefits to you drinking coffee as well. One study out of Japan focused on 90,000 healthy men with no significant history of disease. By the end, it showed that drinking 3 cups of coffee per day decreased the risk by just around 24%. If you want to get extreme, researchers recently claim that have as much as 8 cups per day, 8 cups, could decrease your chances of dying within a period of 10 years. So if you're looking for a way to boost your overall health, have a cup of coffee. Just make sure you're always somewhere near a bathroom. Do you drink a lot of coffee? Have you ever felt any of these benefits? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.